just wanted also to confirm whether in all the cases of the murders, there is no witness that has come for all the cases. There's a pattern for all the cases that you have received. And number two, when we talk about evidence, what nature of evidence are we talking about? Because we spoke to Mama Rex and she believes the video, and even for many families where we saw those videos like publicly, young people being shot in broad daylight, can't that act as evidence? That was one of our key concerns.
Well, with the few cases that we have been able to get, there are witnesses who saw, who were able to identify or feel they can share their story to a certain extent. However, some of them, what happens is weeks to meeting with the IPOA, or after reporting to the police, they go cold or they're scared. They're saying that they have been warned. One even told us that he was told that if he appears in any police station, they will know, and so he's not ready to appear before any police station. And so the challenge is, how can we use the criminal justice system to protect people, to ensure that they're able to come forward. And some, because of trauma, they want to take time to just go through the motions and feel, once they feel comfortable and safe enough, is that this when they will come out and they'll be able to do statements. And so it's the problem is it's taking longer because to present the evidence. But I believe with time we'll be able to share, and once we get hard evidence, then we can table it. With regards to the videos, yes, there's the videos that Mama Rex has showed, but the challenge is the video cannot help you identify who shot. And so you see someone shooting in the air, but the video does not tell you, cannot show exactly who shot. So unless we get maybe closer CCTV images that can directly show who to who. And you see, it's normally fortified with the evidence of the bullet that can be able to sustain exactly. Even like for the example, the journalist who was shot, it was a moving car, so you can't identify exactly who. And so those are the challenges in terms of, even as you'll be able to table evidence, will it be concrete enough to ensure prosecution? Yeah.
I have a question. My name is Ndubi from Nation. We have seen on Wednesday the president said there is no abductions, and then he said that the charges against those protesters who were arrested should be dropped. But on the other side, yesterday we saw again excessive force. We saw people being arrested. Today we have seen the charge sheet for Boniface Mwangi, the charges leveled against him. From where you stand, don't you think, is this government double speaking on?
Well, it's absurd, because if the head of state said that you should release and you should not press charges, even as good as after the Tuesday protests as well, we were in police stations as well, dealing with concerns of people who had been arrested, even some minors, pressing that the OCSs should ensure particularly minors are released, of course, in the custody of their parents. But what we are seeing is indeed a double speak, because the arrests are still continuing. The use of excessive force is still continuing. We've seen the application that has been brought with regards to Boniface Mwangi, amongst others, to try and hold them for a longer period. And we see it's quite unfortunate, because when it's either they are not listening to the directions by the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, or then there's a double speak between what the head of state is actually saying and what is being implemented. And so those are the things that needs to come clear. And unfortunately, with the state of how trust has been eroded in the country, most citizens feel that there's a clear double speak, and there's a persistence of not listening and refusing to adhere to promises made, because the more promises are being made, unfortunately, and they're not being upheld, then it doesn't bring out that question of whether there's actual goodwill by the head of state to reunite the country, to bring back peace, to listen to people, and to forge together as a nation.